Everyone I know. Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. We're here once again in the lovely Troy Mansion. We are the Albany-based podcast that records in Troy. I'm here today with my lovely producer, Brendan, and my okay brother, Chris.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Chris,
Yeah.
I think you're lovely.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for listening. If you're listening to us, you can find us at eikpodcast.com. Our email address is theeikfellas@eikpodcast.com with two
E's in a row.
E's.
Row.
Yeah, thinking back on that wasn't the best.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, it looks very strange.
But it's an email address, so don't get too excited.
Just fucking type it.
Yeah.
But you can also find us on some social media. Andrew?
At EIKFellas. EIKFELLAS. We'd like to give a big shout out to our super fans.
Yes. We have John, who was on a recent episode. Thank you.
Julie and Olivia, our lovely betrothed.
They deal with our shit.
And my good buddy Dan Warden, who is a very good friend, and I love you very much, Dan. And also to anyone else who is listening.
Yep.
Because you guys are great.
A quick shout out to the nation of Australia. You're still listening to us. I see downloads every time we put an episode up. It's pretty exciting. So get at us like we've mentioned a couple of times. We want to know who you are.
You're our best friends. Please.
Yeah. And also to South Korea apparently. How did you find our podcast? That would be lovely to know.
EIK's got soul. Get it? You probably do because it's your capital.
We're meeting you. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, get at us. But yeah, today we're joined with one of our friends, Kayleigh. Kayleigh, thanks for being on. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I'd like to point out that you did, in fact, ask me to be the first girl on this show, and I am now the fourth or fifth girl on the show, and I'm a little sad about
Fourth,
that.
yeah, number four.
Number four. Number four is not nearly as good as number one,
Right.
but I'll
First,
take it.
Everyone knows first is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the treasure chest.
Hairy chest.
Hairy chest.
Be careful what else you say about our female guests, because two of them were our significant others.
I'm just talking about numbers at this point. This
Okay,
is
fair enough.
numerology, okay? Right. 4 is a very strong number. It's 2 times 2.
That is very strong. You're right.
What's his face? Alan Thicke will be back in 2 and 2. So that's you.
What?
That's what he used to say when he went to commercials on the match game. He'd say we'd be back in 2 and 2 because commercials used to be 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
I thought Alan Thicke was a rapper.
No, that's Robin Thicke, and
okay.
he sang Blurred Lines, the lovely song about not getting consent.
Oh yeah.
Which was stolen, right?
Yeah,
They lost that lawsuit, right?
They lost a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Quick little Josh Homme aside. He does a
This week in Josh Homme news.
I haven't even mentioned the new album yet. But no.
Yeah, you have.
Not on the cast.
I think you did last week.
Yeah, probably. No, it didn't come out last week when we recorded. But regardless, they do a acoustic cover of that song "Blurred Lines," where he uses a pill shaker to do the rhythm. It's very
that's
cool.
nice.
It's really cool.
Really, really cool.
Yeah,
We love you, Josh. Come on.
yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, and Villains is awesome.
That's true.
Yep. Dieta.
Without further ado, I've got a tiny anecdote.
toss
I
it
was
out.
at a music festival this weekend. I went to Mazstock in Marlborough, New York. There was one point, we have a friend whose name is Chris Meyer, and we found a political sign that says, elect Chris Meyer to county executive, whatever the fuck that means. He's apparently somebody who makes decisions for a group of land, the county. But his name is spelled differently than the person, so we crossed out the Y in M-E-Y-E-R and put an I above the Y because he spells his name real goofy, M-E-I-E-R. We were walking back from the off-site parking with a political sign. We were a couple of young lads walking with a political sign, and an older gentleman looked at us and said, "Hey, who's that? You're bringing your politics into this festival?" So he obviously saw a group of 20-somethings and just assumed that we were bringing liberalism to his lovely little festival.
In Marlborough, New York.
In Marlborough, New York, exactly. And we go, no, that's our friend. It's our friend's name is Chris Meyer, and we're gonna change the sign. He says, "Oh, he's your friend? Oh, your friend's Chris Meyer? Who's Chris Meyer?" And so, yeah, we nearly made it out with our lives, but Never fear. We don't know who the fuck Chris Meyer, the politician, is.
Hey, if you're listening, Chris Meyer, get at us.
Get at us.
Eddie, okay, fellas.
Eddie, I fellas.
All right. Want to kick it off?
Topic. Number. One. I think that you are feigning disgust. I think you love it.
I don't know, man. It's my character.
Okay.
I've personally liked the evolution of that over
Has it
episode.
gotten? That's good.
Yeah.
Gotten a little bit better at twisting the knobs. So on the topic of politics,
We don't talk about politics here.
it's not about, well, you'll see.
Okay.
Today, I would like to welcome all of you to the U.S. Department of Goatees.
So,
The government force, the government committee that decides who and why people are allowed to have goatees.
because you're divorced.
Well, that is one criteria, yes.
Because you're terrible.
Some people can pull it
Well,
off.
this is the
though.
thing. Some people can have goatees, and this
Okay.
is what we're going to decide right now.
I see.
Now, a little quick history on the history of goatees because
Jesus
Wikipedia
Christ.
is a thing, and they list these kind of things on there. So technically, a true goatee is not what most people think of as a goatee. A true goatee is just the chin beard. It's chin but not cheeks is what it's generally referred to as.
So no mustache?
No mustache. If you have a mustache, it's technically a Van Dyke, after the Flemish painter Anthony Van Dyke, who had that kind of facial hair.
What about the chin strap? Does that count as a goatee?
People
That's
are
no
listing,
cheeks.
yeah, people were listing Abraham Lincoln as having a goatee, and no, dude, that's like a neck beard.
It's like jawbone. It's
Yeah,
not like cheek.
So for the sake of this podcast, we're going to refer to goatees as the full digs, with the chin and the mustache connected with the little in betweens. I believe they're called cotillions.
Do not look at me.
Okay. Anyway, one thing that I think a lot of people take issue with goatee is that it makes people look evil,
Yes.
Like the devil.
Yes.
like the devil. And the reason why that is because the early depictions of the Greek god Pan had a goatee. Okay, because he looks like a goddamn goat. Because he is like.
Are you gonna pull up a
But Pan
PowerPoint
was
or
like
some
a
shit?
party god, right?
He liked to
lutes
party.
and
Yeah.
wine and like dancing. Like, how
And-
did he turn into the devil?
Because later on, during the Italian Renaissance, they started depicting Satan in the image of Pan.
Oh, because if you like any type of pleasure, then you're
Right.
evil.
Then,
Then
you're
you're
the devil.
terrible.
Yes, exactly.
No, it checks out.
So, there's actually a scientific study that came out that said that the reason why people don't like the goatee on people is because it makes them look like they're upset, because it gives your face an upside down triangle shape, which apparently gives people the feeling of hostility. And I don't know why.
I'm trying to imagine if I know anybody with a triangle shaped face instead of upside down triangle.
How would you achieve that?
A happy triangle.
Yeah, happy.
A happy triangle.
Like
I think it's no facial hair, and you just have to like
smile.
have
Or is
really
it, do
wide
you have
jowls.
like a full like chin beard down at the bottom with like a Hitler stash? Would that be?
Well, so
that's like the
a
reverse.
Good, that's a good point to bring up, though, because I personally think that a goatee, you look like the devil, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you're rocking like a mustache, no connectors, and that chin, you look like you're up to something.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
You're a goddamn trickster.
Yeah, a snake oil salesman.
Yes. Some famous goatee wearers.
Okay.
We have Buffalo Bill, the famous cowboy, not the serial murderer, like in
Would you
Sounds
fuck
of the
me?
One. Well, maybe I
I'd
would.
fuck me.
Maybe
I'd fuck me
Buffalo
hard.
Bill from the movie. Louis C.K. has been known to have a
he
goatee.
does have a goatee,
See?
doesn't he?
You know what? I didn't even realize that
See?
until
See?
you mentioned it.
We're softening views here.
He transcends.
He
yeah,
transcends.
He's
not
also
evil.
a creep.
He's also a little bit of a creep.
Is.
A little bit. He like masturbates in front of people a lot.
Lies.
Well, hey, okay.
Yet to be determined.
Yeah, still think it's funny.
Kurt Cobain had a goatee in certain eras. Yep, he had a
tends to get overlooked with the long hair in his face.
right. The
heroin
hair,
addiction.
Yeah.
the long hair hides the no cheek facial hair, and then you don't realize he has a goatee. Charles Dickens, famous writer of books I did not read. Guy Fawkes, Spirit of a Revolution.
That's the
That is the trickster
that's
goatee.
a trickster goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very pointy, and if I remember, his mustache like curls at the
Very,
end too,
very
right?
beautiful mustache on
Which
that
is
man.
very, you always see the evil guys twirling their mustache at the end.
Speaking of somebody that we know that has a very prominent goatee that I would not believe to be a trickster or anything of that sort would be Kevin, who was on episode number 3 of the Grosscast.
See?
Kevin, definitely not a trickster.
Nope. He's a very
Straight shooter.
straight shooter. Hey Kevin, if you're listening,
Ice-T has a goatee.
he does.
Yep.
does.
Vladimir Lenin has a goatee. Tupac Shakur has a goatee. Serge.
I noticed you say has and not had for Tupac.
Tupac's alive. Tupac's coming out next week.
He's your next guest.
Oh, hell yeah.
We've been booking that for a long time.
I was gonna say, you guys had to work pretty hard for that, right?
That's just the way it is. Anyway, Serge Takanen, the guy from System of a Down.
Oh yeah,
He has a wonderful goatee.
What about the dude from Anthrax?
That is a chin beard, so that's a true goatee.
Yeah.
Not the Van Dyke.
Oh, and his is very neck beard too,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It goes real far down.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Nick Oliveri has a goatee.
Who's Nick Oliver?
A former guitarist from Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, okay.
Just bringing it right back around.
Where's Nick?
Yeah.
Ali G, the fictional character invented by Sacha Baron Cohen. Wicked. Jafar from Aladdin.
Now that
Are we just gonna
is
just
a
list
trickster.
goatees for the rest of the episode?
I got 3 more.
Okay.
Uncle Sam. Fitting in Troy, New York.
Very fitting.
Walter White.
Yep. But he didn't always have the goatee.
He got the goatee when he got more evil.
Did he have the mustache first? Am I remembering that
He had
correctly?
a mustache. He had nothing at first,
Then
and
a
then he had a
mustache.
mustache. Then he got the goatee.
Yeah, they got the goatee.
Tony
Tony became Heisenberg. Spoilers.
Did the goatee come before or after the hat?
I think they came together.
I think no, because I know that the police picture that they have, he has
Yeah.
a mustache in the hat.
No, he's got the goatee.
got the goatee?
He's got a goatee. I think. I'm pretty
So the
sure.
worse you get, the more goatee you have.
Yeah.
Under that logic, Tony Stark and Doctor Strange both have goatees.
They're tricksters.
They're tricksters.
Very trickster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and Tony's has got like weird angles and stuff in it too.
He spends
So
a
is he,
lot
like,
of fucking time on that.
extra trickster-y.
The more you upkeep your goatee, the more tricky you are.
See,
for sure.
I think the reason why I personally don't like goatees is that you spent time making that facial hair. Personally, I have a beard. I have a large beard most of the time, and I don't do fucking anything to it other than clean it.
Yeah, it just grows right out of your
Yeah.
face.
It's wonderful.
Brendan, there's a question in the back.
In the back?
Spock, evil Spock.
Evil Spock. Whoa, okay,
Here's
that's
the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, this is why. Okay, Evil Spock and Edward Norton in American History X.
Yeah,
both evil characters.
Yeah,
goatees.
and not just goatees, impressive fucking goatees.
Yes, very thick, very prominent.
Yeah. Mainly because Edward Norton in American History X, he's bald too, so that's the only thing you see is that fucking goatee.
Do you think the baldness adds to the trickiness if you have like a trickster goatee? Is it emphasized by the baldness,
No,
or
I
does
think-
the baldness take away from it?
I think that makes you look evil.
I think baldness and goatee makes you violent evil.
So goatee, regular hair, you're kind of a trickster.
You're a
You're
trickster.
shifty.
You're shifty.
You're shifty, dude.
You definitely have some things for sale that may not be, what they are promised to be.
I'm not going to leave my car unlocked if I know you're in the neighborhood.
So
I don't know if I go
goatee,
that far, actually. but-
no hair, evil.
Yes. Like Edward Norton, neo-Nazi.
Swastika is also a big part of that.
Now, what if you have a
That's,
goatee?
that's true. That is a huge motif that we're overlooking here.
little bit. So if you have the goatee, but you're a guy who is not quite accepted the fact that he's going bald and you're rocking a horseshoe type
You are divorced.
hairstyle.
The accountant's halo.
You're
Divorced.
the
Okay.
accountant. I can't remember. I wish I could remember where I heard this. It was a comedian or a podcast, but somebody described somebody saying like, "Yeah, that fucking asshole with his divorcee midlife crisis fucking goatee."
Yep. It's sometimes you grow a goatee because it's the only
Might have
thing.
been Bill Burr.
It's the only thing that sounds like Bill Burr.
Yeah, it does.
That it may
Bill
be
Burr
the
has
only.
a goatee too, right?
No,
just have a mustache.
No, he rocks either a full beard or nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, because he's a good fucking guy.
Because he's not a trickster or
if
evil.
you have a goatee and you're balding, you're growing the goatee because that's the only hair that you can control.
Yeah,
You
that's why I
can't
grow my
control-
beard. 'Cause I'm bald.
Exactly.
I see. So it's a feeling of control.
Right.
I
It's a
getcha.
grab at power
No.
that you've lost when Sheila left you. Shouts to Australia.
Good day. Fuck.
So you think a gym teacher? That was one of the things I was thinking. A gym teacher could definitely have a goatee.
Yeah, gym
Absolutely.
teachers have goatees. I think this goes back to something we touched on like way back in like episode, excuse me, I think 2. We're talking about dad rock. Like, what age are you allowed to have a mustache and not look like a creep?
Right. I think that the goatee is one step above. You're not allowed to have a goatee if you've never had a mustache.
I don't know, man. I think the goatee is almost training wheels for the mustache.
I would agree because I tend to see guys in their 20s rocking goatees, and then when they start maturing into their 30s and 40s, you just see, like dad stash.
Right. You're feeling a little bit more comfortable with yourself. You don't need the chin hair to keep the mustache afloat.
Exactly.
I understand that.
Yeah, I think the goatee is training for full manly mustache.
Okay, so let's recoup for a second here. What are the criteria that we've allowed for acceptable goatee use?
Evil mastermind.
Evil mastermind, vis-a-vis Walter White.
Charlatan, trickster.
Charlatan. Fuck yeah.
Beautiful word.
Thank you.
So an evil person, a charlatan, midlife crisis divorcee.
Yes. In combination with the accountant's halo.
Yes.
And then I'm thinking a band manager, somebody who's not a
No.
musician but takes all the money.
A strip club DJ.
Oh,
has
fuck.
a fucking
Yeah.
goatee.
Hell yeah.
No, does the strip club DJ just have the soul patch though?
Ooh, that's a whole other
That's
fucking
a whole
can of
nother
worms,
diss.
man. Oh man. Well, so can
Well, yeah. So where does the soul patch fit into the whole goatee scheme?
I can't grow hair except for this one spot on my face. And I
Right
want
below
everybody
my lip.
to know that I can grow hair
Right,
here.
right.
Because I'm a man, damn it.
I'm a man, damn it, and I'm a cool, jazzy man.
I got my left ear pierced, not my right.
Because I'm still adhering to the 90s rules.
I
don't know. One was-
I don't remember
One
which
was
ear
a-
was which, but
No one
I think
fucking
it's the
did.
left.
They're both gangs and they both make you gay. That's how it works.
whichever one you said, that was the one that made you gay.
Right, exactly.
Oh, yo. Can we talk about possibly the greatest goatee combination with hair and personality? Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri. Ooh.
Fieri. It's pronounced Fieri.
Fieri.
That is just the complete package.
Well, I like that he's got
That
the
is a
two-tone. He's got the
blonde
blonde
dumpster fire.
Blonde up top, brown on the bottom.
Oh no, he's got highlights in the goatee too.
He fucking dyes his goatee.
Yes, he does.
yeah,
because
I'm almost
sometimes his
100%.
goatee is brown,
Yeah.
which does not match his platinum blonde hair,
It's-
and sometimes
But it's
it does
not just
match.
platinum brown. Those are frosted tips, my friend.
Oh, they are.
Those are
They are
frosted tips.
I
He's
imagine
got
he
that
still
flame
goes to
shirt.
his hairdresser and she puts that plastic
on.
cap on his head and pulls his
yes.
hair through those tiny little holes with that sharp metal stick,
Yep.
just like I did in the 90s.
Me too,
Just
man.
like Chris did in the 90s. I was so ready to out you. When you said frosted tips, I looked at you and you knew you were in trouble.
Yeah, shout out to Sven's mother from last
Yes,
week's
Mrs.
podcast.
Sven. Thank
Yeah.
you very much for
She's-
dyeing both of our hairs. She gave me a Slim Shady back then.
Yeah, you had a slim.
I had
Because
the
your
full
hair's so
blonde.
dark,
I had the
anyways.
full blonde all the way. You can't
Oh, man.
frost these tips. You got to burn it to the
That
ground.
must have looked crazy growing back in with the dark under the blonde.
I look like a damn badger.
Do we still have the picture of you and me with the frosted
day of
tips,
school?
and you with the slim shady? We need to find that
Oh
picture.
yeah, it'll get posted
oh
for sure.
God,
for
I need
sure.
to see that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I'll go home just to get it.
Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, so Guy Fieri,
Listen,
I think he's a nice person.
I
His
think
heart of hearts. He did a Hot Ones. Shout out to Hot Ones.
he did Howlands.
Yeah, he did Hot Ones. And,
Oh.
and like at the end of it, he was just talking to the host whose name escapes me, who I think is very good.
Sean Evans.
Sean Evans. He's fucking awesome.
he's great.
He was
Everybody
on on Colbert's show and he fucking held his own. It was actually really cool to
Yeah,
see.
everybody thinks that he's a chump, but he's not. He eats
Yeah.
those hot wings. That's why he's so brave.
But like at the end of it, like Guy was just like, yeah, no, fucking haters don't like me, but there's a lot of people that do. So fuck yourselves.
Yeah, and all those people that like him also like, Jimmy Buffett. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he like what you like, I guess.
Listen, man, if you want to be on vacation all day, every day,
God, I wish.
exactly. I wish I was as free as those people.
If my vacation involves having to eat food that Guy Fieri finds appetizing all day, every day, I don't call that much of a vacation.
My brother is holding up a genuine pair of Margaritaville slip-on shoes. So we have been infiltrated.
I was wondering why I was
doors.
being shown a shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. If Guy Fieri fucking came up, Fieri, if he gabagool to you, Mr. Fieri, if he rolled up right now and he had his nice, probably hot dog shaped car. I mean, let's be real. If he rolled up.
He
And-
definitely drives an Oscar Mayer wiener car.
But it's got flames on the side because he's fucking cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's driving like a
three-wheeled motorcycle.
yeah, it's something fucking ridiculous, and it's fucking gross orange.
Oh yeah.
It's gotta have flames, though.
Yeah, it's definitely got flames.
Oh, it's mostly flames.
Oh, it's
mostly flames.
It's two-tone. It goes from like black to orange to
Do you
red.
think he
across
dyes
it.
his, like, dog flame colored?
I thought you were gonna say his pubic
pubes.
hair.
Yep.
Well, that was going to be my next
is
question.
yes.
You want to see if the carpet matches the drape and the face drape?
Never wondered that about him.
If he rolled up right now and he asked me, he said, "Listen, I got 2 tickets to both
Paradise.
Paradise and Flavortown." You know what? I'm fucking jumping in there, man.
Yeah, dude.
He's got money.
But
he can
then
take
what
care
if
of
he
us.
follows
kick it
that
with
up by
Guy.
pulling down his pants?
Listen, I just said he's got money and he could take care of me. So if I gotta pick a couple two-tone pubes out of my mouth,
Gross.
it's the miracle of life. That's how you make a baby.
Oh my god.
By picking pubes out of your teeth?
Yeah, it's
Where
like,
does
you make
that
a you
factor
make a
into
baby
the...
in the mouth.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm a man. That's how we do it. Biologically, I'm a scientist. I know these things.
Whew.
Okay. So Guy Fieri, guys.
Okay, let's put this out right now. If we start a Kickstarter and people put up money, me and Chris will both grow goatees, and we will two-tone those goatees. How much is your price, my brother?
Ooh. Let's see. How much is on my credit card right now?
That's it. That's all you're doing. Come on, shoot for the stars. 100K at least.
100K to grow a goatee? If somebody's like, here's $100, grow a goatee, I'm like, all right.
Well,
Fuck,
and
I can
how are
shave
you
it
going to
off.
two-tone? So is it going to be the mustache is one color and the
No,
chin part is
gonna
another?
You're gonna frost it just like your tips.
Just like your tips.
Oh, my God.
It's gonna be all over the place. Oh man.
I'm ready.
Yeah, dude, I would
I'm
do
ready
it.
right now.
Well, it's
Should
easy
we go
for you
get
to
some
say you
peroxide
can't.
from the bathroom?
Hell yeah.
You don't grow any facial hair though, really.
Listen, it grows out. I just don't, don't make fun of me. Okay? This isn't about bullying. This is about coming together
For frosted tips.
for frosted tips. Yeah, actually, it would look like I had like little pieces of pasta coming out of my face. Little angel hair.
But yeah, seriously, if there's a Kickstarter, let's say it makes if somebody started a Kickstarter.
Let me do the negotiating here because I feel like you're gonna say $15 and we'll buy our own peroxide.
No, $200.
$200.
$200.
I give presentations in front of humans.
Each, right? $200 each.
Okay,
Alright, so-
thank you,
so-
Kayleigh.
so-
You just
so-
fucking doubled our offer.
You're
here.
welcome.
All right. Let's make it an even grand.
An even grand.
Andy only
Up from
gets
200.
Andy only gets 200 because it's that much facial hair.
No, wait. I think you should only get 200 since that was your suggestion
exactly.
to begin with.
I get 800.
Yeah.
That's finder's fee. And I gotta pay. I gotta pay our agent Brendan. I gotta do. See, look, he knows what's up. You're frosting your tips too, though, for going down this road.
It's a bad idea.
Okay, GoFundMe $1,000. GoFundMe $1,000. I'll shave a goatee and I'll dye it blonde.
Yes. And it's U.S. currency, not Australian or South Korean.
Okay.
Don't pay in pesos.
I don't know what the conversion rate. If they have a stronger economy by the time this comes out, pay us in that. That's fine.
Whatever's gonna pay out the most, and by that time maybe it'll be gold bullion. Who the fuck
Hell
knows?
yeah. Hell yeah. Give us 1 gold brick in the mail. The postage, the shipping will be the most expensive part.
Oh shit.
All right. So anyway, in conclusion, if you choose to grow a goatee, know that you're among friends. We're willing to join you.
but we might judge you.
for $1,000.
We might judge you, and you should really check and see if you've done anything evil lately. Because if you have, then you're going down that sinister goatee path. Maybe that's what it really is. There's the sad, lonely goatee path. Then there's the evil goatee path, and then there's the pure light Guy Fieri goatee path.
the king, and the god rather.
Yes.
I think the
The
takeaway from that
transcendent.
is if you feel the urge to grow a goatee, you should probably examine your previous life choices and find out what kind of goatee is going to suit you.
And where it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Or where it all went right. It's when you took a right turn or the wrong turn into Flavor Town. Topic number 2.
So, for today's topic, I want to discuss dildos that are based on TV shows and movies. Because, now, I'm not knocking that, there are companies out there that want to cash in on the big phenomenons. I get it. You want to go out and buy your starter bondage set because you saw 50 Shades of Grey. Like, that's cool.
Right. You get the 50 Shades
I was thinking of
branded.
John Stowe dildo, but hey,
Yeah,
continue.
so that's going to be one of the ones that I want to discuss
Do they
because
sell
then,
those?
yeah. So
okay.
you get into the weirder aspect of these toys where it's not just like it's themed on a movie, TV show.
Right.
It actually has very specific things to do with that.
Like it's like the person themselves.
Plaster caster.
So-
Isn't that a song?
That's a song. Yeah, they
like there's the woman that would take what's it
Casts
called?
of rock
casts
stars.
Yeah,
paint pieces.
and she did. Jimi Hendrix was one of the famous ones she did. Like that's sitting in a museum somewhere or somebody's house, maybe. Don't know. If
Maybe
it's
in a couple people's
I was gonna
houses.
say it's in somebody right now.
So the first one that kind of clued me into this phenomenon was the Twilight dildo. Now,
It's a dog dildo, isn't it?
no.
What's a
no?
dog? What?
Wait,
Dog dildo?
You mean a dildo that you use on your dog?
No. There are dildos that are shaped like dog necks.
Oh yes. We can get into that later. More on that later.
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's
I-
jump back to
Put-
that.
put a pin in that.
Okay, yeah.
So the Twilight dildo, one is sparkly
Right.
because the Twilight vampires are sparkly. So it's
Do their
this
dicks
like
sparkle?
translucent. Oh, all their skin sparkles. So of course
In the
their
sun.
dicks
In the sun.
sparkles.
They're monsters.
But they can't. But you wouldn't fuck in the sun. Okay, whatever.
This is Twilight, dude. They're
I'm
not
not
real
even- yeah,
vampires.
It goes where the sun don't shine, so it won't sparkle in there.
Yeah. Well, unless you're, fucking in broad daylight, which I mean, why not? It's
yeah,
fun.
Hell yeah.
So
What
not
if,
only
what if you
does
had a
it.
condom on it though? It wouldn't sparkle because it's
Well,
not
he's a
direct-
vampire. He's dead. He can't get you pregnant.
He'd still
He
give
doesn't
you
have
some-
blood.
Well, except in the Twilight series, didn't he?
Yeah, he did get it.
Whatever. Throw that out the window. Twilight vampires aren't real vampires. So the most important part about this dildo, though, is not the fact that it sparkles, but the fact that it is freezable.
Yes.
You put it in your freezer
Because
in case you've ever wondered what it's like to either fuck a popsicle or a corpse, I guess, are your
Yep.
two.
Because vampires don't have blood. They're cold to the
Right.
touch.
They're cold to the touch.
That
and
is
they're
a
sparkly.
very specific niche market.
It is.
That I think we should corner.
Hell yeah. I think we
Well, guys,
missed this Twilight
This market's
train.
already cornered because
Yeah.
trust me, lots of these things exist.
Yes, Brendan?
Why would their dicks be frozen and not just room temperature like a normal dildo?
Listen, we don't need your dissenting opinion here. We're
Vampires
trying to
feel
make some
cold, so freezer.
We're trying to make some
Feel room
fucking money.
temperature.
We're trying to make money, Brendan.
God, they're cold.
You
they're
need
dead.
a gimmick.
Dead
and-
things are cold.
And people aren't gonna buy room temperature dicks. All right?
Right. That's just
They're
a
gonna buy
regular
hot
dildo.
dicks. They're gonna buy they're gonna buy cold dicks. And I'm buying 72-degree dicks. All right.
So, are there branded peanut dildos that are in the shape of things that are maybe not penises? Like for some reason, when you said
The
that,
Eiffel Tower.
Why? Yes.
I thought
there
Marge
are.
Simpson for some reason.
That,
That's a strange
I
place to
haven't
go with
looked for
that.
one like that. So the ones that I found a lot of are wand dildos. So when Harry Potter came
of
out,
course. That makes
if
sense.
you wanted to, fuck yourself with a wand, you could buy a dildo that looks like a wand. And there's like a whole line of them.
Are they thicker?
Yeah,
than
they
the average
look
wand?
like wood.
Okay.
Like they've got to be rubber, silicone, something.
assume,
I assume,
yeah.
but they look like wood. They come in different shades. There's like different designs on them. They're wand.
There's specific ones for each
side
character
note,
too.
real quick.
I would
That
assume.
I don't. I would not
I
be
would
surprised.
assume so. Yeah.
Just because you're wearing a Hogwarts shirt right now, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know much about the Harry Potter lore, but how do they get down? Do they have like
Harry?
Like,
They're
no,
just
normal people.
No, but what I'm saying, like, if they wanted to like get themselves off, do they like do like a little spell? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
ooh,
I'm sure they've got like fucking Ricky Dicky
Levitos.
Doc stroking on my cock or something like that.
I don't know that would be any better for you than just jerking it naturally, though.
I'm sure you
would
could like get a
save
magical
on
finger
some-
up your butt. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could definitely conjure things up
Yeah.
to use in situations.
Just a thought.
just a thought. You know, we're
Just a
workshopping
thought.
this. We've been just trying to start a lot of companies on
Yeah,
there.
yep.
It seems like a bad strategy.
guys are
because
giving
we-
away ideas.
Yeah, we put this out into the world.
Yeah.
Copyright. Yeah,
copyright. Yeah.
Yeah,
2017.
podcast.com.
So the next one I want to talk about that's even more confusing than the popsicle Twilight dildo
I don't think that's confusing.
is. I think it's perfectly
Getting a
natural for
window
someone
into
to
Chris's
want to.
personal life here, apparently.
So there is a Game of Thrones dildo that came out. It is marketed as Jon Snow's sword, Longclaw. It is the dildo is called Game of Moans.
Okay.
The long
Clever.
shaft, I think
okay.
it's called.
They could have worked on
Is
that
it
end
is
part
it just
there
a, is it
little
just a
better.
dick with a hilt?
So it is. But here's the confusing part about it. So the shaft part of this thing is like gray, and it clearly looks like a dick. Like
Okay.
it's got the veins,
Yes,
it's, there's clearly a head there. But the top of it is the hilt of a sword.
Right.
And it's marketed as Jon Snow's sword. So my question is, are they insinuating that
Oh yeah, 100%.
Jon Snow has a gray dick that is shaped like a sword?
I haven't thought about Jon Snow's dick that often.
I think about it every night before I go to bed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Especially after last night's episode. Bing.
This 2 nights ago.
2 nights, whatever. This is coming out in 2 weeks.
This doesn't fucking matter. You can say whatever. It was a month ago. Yeah, no, I guess that's.
Listen,
These aren't licensed products.
Oh no.
Okay.
They're not like,
I
Warner
feel-
Brothers is not putting out
Well, it's
Harry
HBO.
Potter
Well,
dildos.
yeah.
it's not TV, it's HBO.
But I feel like of any network that would actually put out dildos modeled after their
HBO
actors,
might be one of them.
would
They
do
say
that.
fucking show boobs, so why not?
That's true.
You know?
They hang dong too, man.
They hang dong. That's
They had that
that's
show
true.
back in the day, Real Sex. Everybody
I
remember
remember that
that?
fondly. when I
Watching
was a
that in
kid.
middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
After the mommy and daddy went to bed.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I couldn't sleep.
Yeah. We didn't have HBO, so.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You missed out.
Could have watched True Blood or something. Is that on
No,
there?
it was you. I think you were too young. But we had a black box that you could get HBO on. Yeah.
Chris, you know that we put this out into the world. We're going to get fucking arrested
Oh
now.
shit.
There's probably some statute of limitations on that.
Cable theft. So technically, if you read the books, not to be a little hipster here, swords are used a lot as imagery for penises in that book because George R. R. Martin loves them ding dongs.
Yes, he does.
So, like, there's a thing where they talk about the red comet and how it's a blazing sword that pierces the moon, and that is kind of an allegory for the comet impregnating the moon. I don't know. Listen to the Song of Ice and Fire podcast if you want to hear about all the weird, sexy, weird stuff in there. and
like
magic
historically,
imagery.
any type of what's called like weapon of intimacy, so a knife, a sword, a hatchet, anything like
film.
that in film
Is a PP.
it's supposed to be a penis. So like in Halloween, he's he just doesn't know how to have sex, and how he thinks he have sex is by stabbing somebody.
Yeah, I mean, gets results. Shout out to last week's episode with serial
Yes.
killers. Charlie Manson, please come on.
So on that note, though, I'm curious, the dildo that's shaped like a sword, what is that made for people who have fantasized about stabbing their
That's a good
sex
question.
partner?
Do you-
Is it made for people who have
Oh, I didn't even think
fantasized
about somebody
about
else's.
getting stabbed? Because if
How
you
long is this?
so it's
9
like
feet.
a 7 or 8 inch shaft, and then the hilt is like you can hold it. It's like hand size. So
Dun, dun, dun,
if
dun,
you
dun,
imagine
dun, 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 dun,
somebody
dun, dun, dun.
using it on another person, it's literally you were
Yeah, you're.
stabbing that person.
Does it? So it has a hilt on it too, so it can only go so
does.
far.
And the strange thing with the hilt is the hilt looks like a normal sword hilt. So it's got, a flat piece at the bottom and then the hilt coming up at the top. So the sword actually has to be turned sideways to be inserted. Otherwise, the sword hilt is just going to catch
stop on the legs. Yeah.
it's going to get caught on your legs.
Twist it.
Yeah.
That really is giving me some stabbing imagery
If
there.
you twist it, you don't see the dire wolf up on top, and it just looks
It
like
ruins
because
the whole
there's a
thing.
dire wolf on top of the hilt.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Because they changed out the bear pommel of House Mormont and
So
put in the
then you're not
pommel
getting
of,
any.
House Stark. Chris is currently searching this. He's getting very excited.
I just gotta see what this looks like.
It confuses me is what it does, because if your hand's on the hilt covering everything up and you're just sort of like, pleasing your partner with it, you can't see any Game of Thrones related anything. You're just Chris found a picture.
Okay, so I definitely think that the stabbing angle. Look at that! Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. Wow.
Dear listener, just search up long claw dildo. It's
Yes.
fucking amazing.
Wow, it really does look like a sword.
It does.
With a dick on it.
Oh, right. But the sword part is the dick.
Thank you, Kayleigh.
You're welcome
New Christmas present for Chris.
for bringing that to your attention.
I think that do you think that it's made out of Valyrian silicone? Bada bing. If you stab a White Walker in the taint with it, does it kill them?
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
mean, it has to, right?
Yeah, they explode in ecstasy.
I sense a porn parody.
Oh, there's already a porn parody.
there is.
There's
yeah.
millions of porn parodies out there. Not millions. Don't look at me like that. I don't fucking catalog them. That's why I throw out a big number. It would be weird if I was like, there's 15 currently. There's really only 10 that are good.
I'm seeding 10 of them.
Yeah.
On the porn parody note, leads me into my next one that I want to talk about, because if the guys were feeling disappointed that so far no dildos have been marketed for them, just wait, there's a Pirates of the Caribbean fleshlight for you guys.
Oh, there's so many fleshlights.
So
There are so many different
How
ones.
do you
when they
theme it?
made
Yeah,
the
how do you
Pirates
theme it?
porn parody, they marketed it so that if you ordered like the special edition porn, you got a golden fleshlight. And you also got a mini vibrator that hangs on a necklace. So in case you want to, always have a tiny little vibrator on your person that is also gold to match the fleshlight.
It's beautiful.
What
you doing with that vibrator?
I'm going to put it in a
it's
pirate's
like
booty.
one of the tiny little bullet vibrators, like just the
Okay.
little, yeah. So you got the special edition Pirates of the Caribbean porn. You get a golden fleshlight, and you get a mini vibe on a necklace.
For the low,
much
low
does
price
cost
of $50. Order now while supplies last.
I don't think
YKPodcast.com.
this is still for sale, so I don't honestly know how much it was sold for when it was out.
Now, here's the question. Since it's a collector's item, do you think a lot of them are getting used or they're being saved for their collection value?
Oh,
Do sex toys appreciate in value?
They depreciate very quickly when you use them.
Obviously, an appreciate.
Yes.
yeah. Are they like Beanie Babies? Like, are there collectors?
Well, they're going to
Do
be
they keep them in cases?
what's it called? They're going to be valuable for a little while and then drop off.
That's true.
what
So
it
you
is.
gotta buy them low and sell them high,
Yep. Like the housing market.
just like the housing market.
So, if anybody needs any advice on how to maintain your dildo collection, please hit up everyone I know.
YKPodcast.com.
So I've seen some wacky dildos out there.
We still got to talk about the dog. 'Cause
Well, this leads-
I have a small anecdote about that. I fell into a hole the other day. But
Fell into a hole filled with dog dicks. So-
A whole dog dildo. Where's this going?
There's a whole website called naughtydragon.com.
Oh,
Very good, guys. God, we should get a radio show. naughtydragon.com specializes in dildos that are shaped like dragons' penis. The thing about it is that dragons are a creature that we don't have a lot of soft tissue evidence for. So the
or any.
the penises of the dragons are all of the imagination. Yet, on naughtydragon.com, they have many different styles with names specifically to the dragons that they are supposed to belong to.
So wait, does the dildo look like a dragon penis or
Yes.
does it look like a dragon?
It looks like a dragon penis.
What does a dragon penis look like?
Fucked up.
I did not realize there's a large enough market of people wanting to get fucked by dragons to warrant this.
Dude, there are fucking weird dragon dildos that like deposit these gel eggs inside you.
Wait, what?
Oh, I've seen the alien ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like the alien dicks.
Oh, yeah, there are alien dildos that deposit like an egg.
How much
inside you.
how much does these cost?
Enough. I
Yeah.
mean, how much you got?
Yeah. Well, and I don't mean these are like Alien the movie. I just mean they're marketed as like extraterrestrial
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like laying eggs inside you. Yeah.
Okay.
Naughty Dragon also has a variety of sizes. They go from normal, like that would be fun size, to Jesus Christ, what the fuck size. I don't think those are their terms. that
PVC
these-
tube.
They're honest. Like honestly, they put a disclaimer. They're like, if you hurt yourself with these, it's your own damn fault.
Oh God.
This is a dragon. You got to be careful.
I feel like all the dildos should be like, please don't ever insert this inside you.
Yeah, it's like
size.
Q-tips. Like Q-tips. Don't put these in your ears. You're fucking putting them in your ears.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a back massager. So real quick about the dog dildo, and then maybe we'll move on. I'm not gonna get too gratuitous with this. So I was on Reddit, and there's a subreddit called Enough Internet. You guys ever checked it out? It's videos of things where you say, I've had enough for today.
Perfect.
And I found this video, and it's this girl, maybe 19, maybe 20, listing off reasons why you should have sex with your dog. And like really getting into it. I'm not going to really get into the details. You can find it. It's not very hard to find. Okay. And I didn't have enough internet for that day, so I decided I was going to look her up. And I found a website that she has, and it's bad. It's bad stuff. But one of the things that she had was a dildo shaped like a dog's dick. Oh. And there's some mechanics that go along with that. I'm not gonna fucking get into it.
It obviously deposits fluid.
No. There's
It's
a thing.
obviously
I'm not. I don't want
red.
to talk about it.
Is it furry?
No, it's not furry.
No,
There's
it's
like a knot thing that,
I was
gets,
gonna
that
say
expands.
it's got the knot thing
yeah.
that because if you've ever heard the urban legends of women who fuck dogs and then the dog gets stuck inside of them.
I did not know about this, guys.
Yeah.
This is very
I just found out
educational.
about this last night.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the night before. I don't fucking remember. Life doesn't have any meaning anymore. All right. Yeah. So dog dicks.
So dog dicks. And another thing, little joke I just made up in my head. He who gives the sentence should wield the blade when it comes to the Game of Thrones branded dildo. So I believe if you say I'm gonna fuck you, you have to hold the dildo yourself.
So if you tell somebody to go fuck themselves,
You have to hold the dildo.
Yeah, that's kind of.
but you're telling them to fuck themselves.
Topic. Number 3.
I hate that so fucking much.
I did that special for you, big guy.
I know you did. All right, so on last topic, my topic is corpse death battle. So, what corpse would win in a fight? Now, I'm not saying these famous. So we're gonna talk about famous corpses, and I'm not saying these famous people are at their prime. We almost had this conversation on the drive here.
yes.
But their reanimated corpse in the state that they are currently.
So the way they died is a factor.
Oh, definitely, and how the body was prepared afterwards. So I'm gonna start off like we'll do a couple examples. I got a couple questions.
Okay, I got you.
Come walk with me. All right, so Lincoln versus Vladimir Lenin. Now, the thing to keep in mind with those two is they are both pretty much mummified.
Okay,
So we're assuming about the same strength that they were at the time of their death.
Lincoln doesn't have a brain though. He got shot in the dome.
Does that come into account though? Are they magic? Is that
Also, isn't Lincoln taller and thinner? So wouldn't
he's
his
got reach though?
decay faster though?
No. He's pretty much been mummified.
Right, I know.
So his
but-
body is pretty much in the same condition. And same thing, if you look up pictures of Vladimir Lenin, he's like pretty much a wax figure.
How did Lenin die?
I don't know off the top of my head. I should have looked that up.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's assume he died of natural causes, like being
And Russia
killed.
probably
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking. I mean, Lincoln's got that reach.
He's got that reach. He's got that can-do attitude.
He does.
He's not, but
And he apparently had a bit of a temper.
Did he?
did he really?
From what I hear, Abe Lincoln was a bit of a hothead.
Okay.
Well, someone shot his brain out, so that might not be a factor anymore.
he's a bit docile now.
Yeah.
But like keep in mind too that Vladimir Lenin is Russian.
It's true.
They are made of concrete.
I mean, his name is Vladimir.
yeah.
It's true. He might have a little bit of that Dracula blood.
Yeah.
Maybe Dracula.
Maybe just throwing this out there, his body is preserved better because he's got that like Eastern European vampire kind of.
yeah.
They embalmed him with vodka.
Yeah.
I feel like the setting for this fight would also come into effect.
Okay.
Come into
is
like
it cold? Is it hot?
yeah,
is
exactly.
it a wet track? Is it a dry track?
Is it in a theater? Because Lincoln loses if it's in a theater.
Right, clearly Lincoln, he's most vulnerable in theaters. Like if you took him to Hamilton, you could knock him over
Yeah.
with a fucking fan.
All right. I'm going to give it to Lincoln because I'm an American and I'm a patriot.
I'm an American. I'm a patriot. I'm a human. I bleed blood. Reverse shout out to Alex Jones.
I'm coming.
Fuck.
I'm coming.
The back of the friggin' frog's gay.
Chemtrails.
So, okay. Next matchup we got here. Lenin
Like John.
versus Lenin.
So John Lennon versus Vladimir Lenin.
Yes.
Vladimir Lenin. John Lennon's
Yeah.
a big old P.
Yeah.
Come on.
Definitely.
He's a
Vladimir.
dweeby dude.
I just want to say Lenin versus Lenin.
He used to beat up on women. He wasn't a great guy.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was kind of a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Oof, okay. All right. So now let's kind of bring it back a second. So do these reanimated corpses have powers? Are they sentient? Can they hold their own? Or in my mind, I think it'd be funny if it was a couple little kids hold them up like the puppets, like slapping each other.
Marionette style.
I think that'd be kind of cute.
That would be very cute.
I feel like not as effective though.
It would be a bit like
It's a
BattleBots.
little, yeah. Except it's hard to make marionettes hit each other with force.
That's
so,
true.
Well, maybe they've been augmented with
Or
Like robot
Or-
servos and shit, like BattleBots. Do you want to play BattleBots with?
It's 'cause you said
with
BattleBots.
historical figures.
wow,
That'd be fucking
that'd
great.
be fucking rad.
or are they puppets?
Like
Someone-
underneath. So
Yeah.
You
so
jump
you-
inside them.
Yeah, you
it's-
put your arm all the way up
no,
inside.
No. You'd get three little kids
In a trench
coat.
in a trench coat and
Yes.
stack them up together.
It's imperative that the corpse be wearing a trench coat for that, though.
I was thinking little kids wear the trench
corpse
coat.
is the trench coat.
Yes. In this situation, the corpse is the trench coat. I was going to say the trench coat could protect the little kids from the innards of the dead body, but
Or is
you know,
it three children's
How are they gonna learn about
corpses
life?
in a trench coat?
three children.
Ooh.
That's nice and dark.
Yeah.
All right, so I just want to get it right out of the way. The demographic, this demographic would win every time. Egyptian mummies, they win every fight.
Oh yeah, because they're god
yeah.
kings.
Yeah, well, not
If
only
they're
that,
pharaohs.
they get reanimated all the fucking time. They've
They're just
thrown
used
some
to it.
fisticuffs.
Anytime that Brendan Fraser or Tom Cruise is around, you got mummies. They got mummies walking.
Well, that and the embalming process for Egyptian mummies was like
Pretty extensive.
intensive.
Yeah.
And if you were alive while they were doing it, which they would do to some criminals, that has got to give you like super badass level as a mummy.
Oh yeah, that's how you make a villain.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they're like fucking Bane or something like
Yeah,
that.
man.
You injected with the juice.
Okay, a couple more matchups to throw at you. Jim Jones
Okay.
and the guy from the Heaven's Gate, Marshall Applewhite.
Ooh.
Jim Jones was a drug addict.
Yes.
So he might not have the coordination, but he also might not feel as much pain.
I'm pretty sure they both drank poison.
Okay.
So I
so-
think their win is going to be a deciding factor here.
Okay.
So I think I don't know much about the Heaven's Gate guy, but Jim Jones was a
He had nice
drug addict.
shoes, as I remember, and a nice tracksuit.
Yes, well they all
They
had
would
nice, they all had
matching
very
shoes
nice
and
tracksuits.
tracksuits. So Jim Jones was a pretty snappy dresser too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
He had those aviators.
He did have the aviators.
See, I think I'm going to have to go with the Heaven's Gate guy. He's a master manipulator. He can just convince you to.
But Jim Jones got a whole group of people to move to South America.
Yeah, that's true.
I suppose that's true too.
And they were armed too. That's another thing. James Jones got guns.
Weapons.
Are you allowed to have weapons, or is it just corpse to corpse?
Listen, I think that
Because if we're going back to Lenin versus Lincoln, Lenin has access to like way more
true. He had a
heavy
whole
artillery
army.
than Lincoln
That's a
does,
good point, but Lincoln's an American, so he wins.
just by default.
I hope that's true. Shout out to no one. Okay, so I think that they maybe being dead gives them a little bit of like magic powers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that both of them would be immune to poison afterward.
Then would Lincoln be immune to getting shot in the head in the theater?
See, yeah.
Maybe the theater isn't his weakness. Maybe the theater
Here is his strength.
His strength. He
Yes.
invites Vladimir
He
to
says,
a nice
"Ooh,
show.
Let's go see Hamilton. It'll be great." and then fucking John Wilkes Booth coming back. How'd you know? They teamed up after the grave. They settled their differences.
So what if they're in a theater, but then Lincoln gets stabbed?
We
can't plan for everything.
Yeah, exactly. We can't plan for every situation here. All right. So an idea that Brendan had when I was discussing this with him, what if we took two corpses, we had two cannons, and we fired them at each other?
Yes. Now it's just a physics question.
so you got, I don't know, let's say Paul Walker and Heath Ledger.
Oh man.
Because they're not going to fight in real life.
That's true. They're both
They're
too
not
nice.
going to fight in real life.
So Heath Ledger has got to be more decomposed by this point. So
He's full on drugs, so does maybe that.
I don't think drugs preserve your body.
I don't think so
assuming
either.
They do. I'm going with that theory.
Unless
they
he was
preserve your
drinking
body.
formaldehyde in his final days.
Okay,
is-
so I think no, you fire them at the same time. You just wanted the sound
Yeah, I
effects.
just wanted to do it twice.
So I wonder if when you shot these two nice young gentlemen together, if in the air they made eye contact, and they're all like, "Let's not do this, man." And they just hugged. They came together in an
become
embrace
one.
and became one. They became Paul Ledger or Heath Walker.
Heath Walker. Oh shit.
That's so like
And
nice.
they would,
and
and then they would be able to do way better Fast and Furious movies, or like, way worse Heath Ledger movies.
See, I was going true, like corpse colliding in midair on
Into
this.
dust.
Yeah.
Like,
Just see.
so Heath Ledger is clearly more decomposed than Paul Walker
Mm-hmm.
is. So Paul Walker's body probably stays pretty
Solid,
well maintained, but Heath Ledger's body probably just sort of like melts around Paul Walker's body and just like coats him in like
Does he come back
corpse
together? You're saying?
crap,
Yes.
like a Heath Ledger coating over.
And then we have the ultimate actor.
Yes.
Okay.
The Elephant Man.
Versus
Just shoot him out of a cannon. He's got
take down
built-in
walls.
armor, yeah.
At
elephant.
anything.
All right. I want to run through a couple more real
shoot
quick.
the Elephant Man at Bradley Cooper because he played the Elephant Man in a play recently.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did a great
Good for
job,
him.
everybody says.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
All right. Rin Tin Tin, Mr. Ed.
Oh, God.
Oh, Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed's a horse and Rin Tin Tin's a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Rin Tin Tin's a German Shepherd. Run around.
Wait, are we
Mr.
still
Ed's a
using,
horse. Just step on it.
are we
Yeah,
still
that's
using
true.
a cannon at this point?
Oh, yeah. Are they just fighting? Are they just corpses fighting? Or are you firing them? Well, either way.
There's
Mr.
too
Ed
many
wins.
threads in this conversation.
Listen. Obviously, Mr. Ed's not going in there alone. He's probably taking somebody else from Hee Haw on there, right?
Yeah, name
He's gonna
somebody
have
from
him
Hee
on.
Haw.
Fucking don't make me do this. Okay, obviously the Night King from
It's right. Fucking Mr. Ed.
and then Jon Snow is with Rin Tin Tin, obviously.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
Because he's a corpse too. Spoilers.
he is. He's a reanimated corpse from last season. Get up on it. Don't fucking come at us.
Okay. My last matchup. I think we're gonna wrap it up after this. Elvis, John Wayne, Johnny Cash, Hell in the Cell,
Oh fuck yeah.
fucking cage match.
Can we also, if we're doing full on Hell in the Cell,
Yeah.
can we also throw Tupac and Biggie in there?
Fuck yeah.
Per you earlier in this episode, Tupac is not dead.
The guy that they buried in Tupac's grave.
Nice save.
Good save.
We'll see you next week, Pac. Okay, so obviously, okay. Oh God, this is really tough. So we got John Wayne.
John Wayne, Elvis, Johnny Cash,
Elvis,
Tupac, and
okay,
Biggie.
both Tupac, well, all Tupac, Elvis, and Biggie all tote guns. John Wayne totes a gun, but not in real life, only in movies.
Oh, dude, you don't think the Duke's strapped? The Duke's strapped.
No,
Duke was a pretty
I don't
effeminate
think so.
dude in real
Yeah.
life. His name was Marion, our grandmother's name. Yeah. So maybe he was making grape leaves in his free time, just like our dear sweet Sito.
I don't know. I don't believe they're all going in strapped.
Okay, we got
all
that's
going
true.
straight.
It's got to be a
Everybody's
fair
going
fight.
into even Elvis.
Elvis carried a gun all the time.
Was like a federal agent at
Hell
some
yeah,
point.
Nixon
and
made,
shit. Like, he's,
Nixon
like,
made him a
fucking-
super secret police drug detective
A drug detective.
because Elvis basically made him do it.
Yeah, there's a drunk history on it. Watch, it's fucking
There's
hilarious.
also a movie with Michael Shannon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fucking awesome
I
movie.
gotta fucking watch that. Shit, I
Hilarious.
forgot about that.
So are the corpses carrying like guns appropriate to their time period?
All the
Because-
guns would be about the same. For
Okay,
that, for
I was
that
gonna
time
say
period,
because
yeah.
then
Man.
Biggie and Pac still have the advantage.
It's true because they got
Well,
fucking Tech 9 or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
Tech 9. That'd be the only.
They're all ghost guns too. They're guns that have died. Is that not a thing?
How does a gun die?
I don't know.
How do you kill a gun?
You don't oil it after every use, and then it gets rusty, and then it doesn't work anymore. Or you just shoot it with a different gun.
So dispose of guns. Let's shoot you with another gun. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Johnny Cash because he's gonna play it easy.
He's definitely gonna hang back.
Yeah,
let
he's gonna
everybody
hang
do.
back,
He's gonna
let them
smoke
all
a couple
fight.
cigarettes,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Chug some ghost whiskey.
Chug some ghost whiskey, smoke some ghost cigarettes, pop some ghost pills.
See, I'm gonna go with the non-Tupac corpse
Yes.
because that's a guy who took a fall for somebody, man.
true.
Like
He was one of Tupac's handlers.
He was prepared for that. Like that guy had to volunteer for that, right? So he's not afraid of anything. He's
Right.
not afraid of
He's not afraid of death. He's not afraid
Exactly.
of nothing. He was like, it was like a pharaoh. They buried his servants with him.
exactly.
Except they didn't bury the pharaoh. See you next week, Pac.
What do you think, Ed?
Okay, I'm saying I gotta say that Elvis. It's got to be Elvis. I don't know. Elvis is crazy enough. Like
He is crazy.
he could take a lot of
So,
bullets before it really
Is
mattered.
it Elvis when he died though?
yeah, that's the
fuck.
game.
Oh God, I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
Endurance.
because Elvis in his prime, I could see that,
that's-
but
That's why I'm saying like Johnny Cash, he's hanging back.
Yeah.
because he knows that's not a fight he can win,
Right.
but he's gonna chill.
So then Tupac and Biggie really have a huge advantage because they got shot in their prime.
yeah.
So they're
I think Pac's got more of an advantage over Biggie, personally.
that's true. Yeah. But remember, it's not actually Tupac.
Right, it's
Jerry.
imposter Jerry.
Yeah, I think
Jerry Pac.
Biggie wastes Pac imposter like right out
Oh,
of the gate. Like you're not Tupac.
They definitely,
done.
even if it was real Tupac, they would definitely go after each other and
Yeah.
making each other too much. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd probably, you're right. That's a good point. They'd probably ignore everybody else to their own detriment.
Maybe they'd start rapping though, because that would be pretty cool.
I was just thinking
Ooh.
Elvis and Johnny Cash just start
have a sing off.
Just have a
Tupac
sing-
and Biggie are having a wrap up battle,
and then the Duke kills everybody.
Yeah.
So the Duke wins.
Sorry guys.
Yeah, that's the only way that can go.
Congrats, Marion. All right, and with that,
Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. You can find us again at eikpodcast.com. Thank you, Kayleigh, for being on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
thank you, Brendan, for having such beautiful hair. I really do think you've got great hair. Like it's not even a bit. We're on social media at EIK Fellows. That's EIKFELLAS.
And that's all social media.
All social media except for Snapchat. If you want to be on the EIK train Snapchat, you better make with the ducats.
Yeah, and you can email us at the EIKfellas at eikpodcast.com with 2 E's. It's stupid. Yeah, and with that, thanks for listening. If you're listening,
Thank
South
you,
Korea.
Australia. Thank you, South Korea. Welcome to the party.
Yeah, get at us and be nice to each other.
Be nice out there, folks. Everyone I know. Ooh.
That's a weak ass one.
That was really weak because I'm on the wrong setting. Everyone I know. Everyone I know.
Are you overcompensating now?
I'm overcompensating. Welcome to the future.